Libra, this is all about you. This is your weekly oracle and tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries. Welcome to the channel. Please click subscribe and help the channel grow. But also, Libra, I don't put dates on my videos anymore, so whenever the message comes to you, it's meant to come to you, but I do create a new Libra video every single week. So if you want it fresh off the press, then ring that bell so that you know as soon as I upload the videos, and you'll get them hot off the press. This is an oracle card reading. It's an energy reading. It's not a horoscope. So I'm reading the energies intuitively through the use of the oracle cards. So this is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, Venus, wherever Libra influences your natal chart, you can apply these energies and themes for the next week or so. And then of course you'll get the next video next week, the new video. See how it works? Okay, but there's always an extended video. Full tarot card spread that articulates the energies I pick up on here. It makes it more personal and it definitely goes into more depth. And that link is in the description box below. It also includes your full romance reading for the week. If you want a little bit of a snippet of your romance reading, check out the romantic tarot. I'll post that right above head. So Libras, let's do this. If I'm looking off to the side, it's because I'm looking at my puppy. She gets a little devilly when I'm creating these videos because she wants my attention, doesn't like that she doesn't get it. So I'm not looking at nothing. I'm looking at my dog. Libra, 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 Libra. Let's see what these channeled messages are for you. Ooh, that's really interesting. Because these two cards came out in reverse. So be peace in reverse. Now, this is a Libra energy. This is love, connection, connectivity, and balance. This is peace offering, which is what Libras do, right? We try to bring balance to every situation. Think the Justice card, but it's in reverse, which means this is a great imbalance. This is like equilibrium has been thrown off, and I think it's because of your mindset, a sense of discord, unbalance, unease, dis-ease. Really, where it's coming from is a sense of hopelessness, because this card is in reverse. Okay, this card upright is when pigs fly, which means you make the impossible happen. But in reverse, this is, I can't make anything happen. This is internally struggling and feeling hopeless and feeling irritated, irritable, on end, worried, scared, afraid all the time. And I'm going to tell you where it's coming from with you guys, because partnership, you rule the 7th house of partnership. This is not a mistake. Because of what we're experiencing and what we're going through right now, Libra, you're cut off from a lot of people. And I think that it can be very, very disorienting for you. You can almost feel like your place in society has been cut off. And I don't mean to, you're dealing with this on a personal basis, not on the world stage, right? But it's just overall what we're experiencing in general is being cut off from each other. Only having interaction, maybe over the internet or interactions with just a few people a day. And for you, it's not even that you're so social, it's that relationships and partnerships matter so much, and having sort of the vibrations be almost like the vibrations of the world almost sort of interfering with that and cutting people off and compartmentalizing people. It makes sense that you would be feeling such strain and such distress, because you're being cut off from your lifeline, from the ability to connect to other people, form partnerships, and to explore, learn about your world, and feel good about yourself, as well as feel useful in this world because of the way that you can connect, because of the way that you can affect people. Of course, there is a different way to look at it, right? There is a different way to say, how can I inspire people? How can I take what I have right now and this uncomfortable feeling, and what will it take for me to feel comfortable? Like, what do I have to do to put my ill at ease back into balance and make myself feel okay? What do I need? And now I have a list of the things that I can't have right now, but what will help me and make me feel better? And then the secret is taking that list that you've come up with, Libra, and using it as a way to share with other people, like share those strategies with other people, using it as a way to like figure out what you need, and then inventing those systems to then share with others, to then connect with others. In other words, using the solutions that you find to help ease yourself come into play and help ease the tension, share it with others, and help ease the tension in others. You absolutely can do this right now. In other words, this ill at ease, this tension, this feeling of just irritability is an opportunity for you. Like, what is it that you need more than anything right now? Answer that question and share it, and you have a way of connecting with people and making yourself sort of plug back in to that source that you need so desperately. And I don't mean to call you desperate, but that you really need, which is partnership. Also, I have to say that you are an extremely psychic sign. It's how you do what you do, Libra. It's how you're able to pick up on the nuances and subtleties in people, and so that you can figure out a way to always make compromises with them. There's a lot of tension that you're probably picking up on right now. I think, for water signs, it can be really confusing because we can mistake people's emotions for our own and not know how to separate. But for you, I think it's really possible for you to work your air sign to the best capacity and understand that. Remove yourself just enough and realize that some of the ill at ease and some of the tension and some of the irritability that you're experiencing is actually other people's. You're understanding people in a way that gives you insights to actually do good and build bridges. Let's get into the rest of the cards. Know your worth. This is a sense of 9, something coming to a head, energy of 9, 5 plus 4, something coming to a head, Libra, something that has made you feel out of place, made you feel like you have to be something that you're not. Almost like a stink that you're trying to cover up, or something that you feel like you have to cover up, or really it could very well be also, especially if you're living with other people, living with a spouse, you always like to present yourself really well, look really good, and now it's kind of like they're seeing your ugly side, and that could be making you break down and feel really exposed in a way that you've never been before. But this is also your chance then to build up the courage and just say, this is me, this is who I am. Are you comfortable with who you are? That's the real question. So it's getting to the root of the truth and then inventing a solution for it. Nightingale, love is all around, a sense of being, this is Gemini energy, and Gemini is a very friendly and compatible energy with you. Love is all around, but for some reason it's almost like you feel disconnected from it. You feel deprived of it, or you feel denied it. It's not that it's not there. This is a sense of changing how you love. 4 plus 1, 5. Change how you love. Change how you express love. Change how you communicate love. This is using your voice, because that's what Geminis do best, right? They communicate vocally, verbally. So use your voice. How can you use your voice to reach out and extend a hand and help express love, especially at this time? Also, maybe somebody saying somebody that not hearing enough, I love you, not feeling like you're not being told enough that I love you, feeling that there's all this dissonance and discourse between the two of you. It's like the ugly side, not the pretty side, and you want the pretty side back. This sense of music and adoration, and where is all the romantic stuff? And the problem is, especially during these times, there's a sense of, well, the ugly comes out, because this isn't a pretty time. But oh my God, I'm sorry, there's like a little gnat flying around me. This is a sense of, finding the beautiful in the ugly. Finding the beauty in the lack of pageantry, the lack of makeup, the bad breath in the morning, somebody seeing you before you get ready in the morning. There's no pomp and presentation anymore. There's just truth. And do you understand that there's beauty in that truth? That they're especially sharing your truth. That's kind of what this is. Share your stink. Share your ugly with people. Like, let them see it. This is a potential for a very cathartic time for you to understand your self-worth and what you can give to people and how valuable you are to others in a raw sense, in an integral sense, from a sincere place. Be here now, Hummingbird. This is more, it's interesting because Aquarius got their energy too, right in the crowning energy. This is a sense of beauty, finding beauty in the simple things, little things, true beauty, natural beauty, being in the present time. This is a card that shows up to say, Libra, there is beauty here. This is a sweet, sweet time. This is actually really delicious, like honeysuckle sweet. If you focus on not the expected and not the ideal, but what is right in front of you, there is a sweetness here. There is a decadence here. This card guarantees it. It assures it. All right. And the energy of 3 + 4 equals up to 7. Creation. What can you create? It's a sign or a message that you can create beauty in this moment. There is a time here to find that honeysuckle and understand how to translate that into a fine wine or a deliciousness for all to share. There is opportunity here. Surrender now. 9 + 3 is 12, which equals back up to 3. This is the energy of balance. And this is your central energy, which means this is sort of your way forward. This hardiness is a Sagittarius energy of embrace the chaos. Fly yourself right into the fire, like go headlong, like allow yourself to crash and burn. Let yourself be part of this experience. Don't keep yourself away from it. Embrace the chaos. And in doing so, you join everybody else. Then we have time for a deep dive. More Libra energy all over. This really then is a reading all about you, your struggle, and your potential this week to, find balance and peace in yourself, and thereby help to establish a balance and peace in the world. This is romance, la vie en rose type of energy, rose-colored glasses, the life in the pink. It's like this energy of the idyllic nature of love and romance. So what can you deliver? How can you deliver this mentality in this atmosphere? Hold on. So, this is your beauty. This is your message. This is what you can share with others. And it could very well be on a very personal basis that you need to bring love into the situation or express and share love, show interest, and demonstrate it, that there will be some sort of becoming or catalyst once you demonstrate and show love to whoever is on your mind. I don't know if you're dealing with a Gemini, another Libra. There's Sagittarius energy at the center of your reading, but this is a sense of beauty, sharing beauty, sharing a beautiful ideal, sharing it's almost like a shared dream, like sharing your dreams, sharing what you see in this situation and the beauty that you find hidden in this situation, sharing it and making it a vision for everybody else. Time to heal. This is Kundalini energy. So something is stirring deep down inside of you. You're probably feeling really rattled. Maybe you're having a lot of intestinal problems at this time, because there's something that you're holding on to or struggling with. This is like that Kundalini energy coiling in your system. What do you need to release? What do you need to share? What needs to spring out of you? It could also speak of suppressed sexual frustration, not being able or you haven't been able to express yourself sexually. Maybe you're feeling pent up, you're feeling deprived, you're feeling like this, some sort of tension that's really twisting your gut. And it may not have anything to do with sex. It's just the energy of feeling sick and not feeling right. And that's because it's almost like that's a physical manifestation of everything that's going on right now, of feeling sick and not feeling right. So it's like, how do we heal this? We channel it. That's what we do. That's how you use Kundalini energy in the best sense, is you channel it into a passion project. Life is speeding up. This is about connectivity. This is also Gemini energy. What are you passionate about and who do you want to connect to? This is also communication. Through communication, or through sending your ideas out, you're connecting with others. Do you see like the spiral connecting? This is two becoming one. So really this whole reading is about figuring out, how do I connect with people? How do I do it? And this isn't taking off. It's going to happen. It's going to happen relatively quickly. So if the idea comes to you, then jump on it. Like, jump on it right now. This has got a lot to do with communication. So there's an opportunity, or you're going to see an opportunity. It's not necessarily coming to you, but it's almost like dawning on you. And then you can just jump on it and move it forward. Lay a solid foundation. This is also 6, energy of 6, just like this card. But this is Virgo energy. So this is the tangible. So this is the conceptual and idealistic. And this is the tangible, the romantic and the realistic. But it's all about love, but this is the cultivation of love. Beaver energy. Beavers are a very close-knit, tight kind of family unit, making sure that your family structure is really rock solid, making sure that everybody, starting at home, essentially, closest to you, making sure that everybody that you can connect with and that you do have everyday contact with is feeling love, is safe, is well protected. But it's also beginning something. It's starting a new project. It's starting maybe it's starting a new love, but it's starting something new, and you're laying the basement level for it. And I think that it's coming out of this desire to connect. Tend to the small things. Build slowly, one step after another. Start small and then let it multiply, like write mice in the wall. This card could be bad, good energy. It depends on how it shows up, but this is Virgo energy again. And start small. Let it just be YouTube channel, one video right now. Forget about Instagram, a few memes right now. Like, start small, start very small, or start with the small things as in your children. Like, connect with them, make them prioritize them. Start small. Don't try to like go out and make it a huge thing right away. Start very, very close to home and hearth, and you'll start to see that what you develop or engineer close to your home, you'll then be able to blow up and apply it to a larger scale. But it's something that's going to start close to home. Bring your ideas to life. Another 6 energy. 6 for me always relates to romance, in that it kind of is rumbly tumbly, a little bit imbalanced, but it's also very romantic. It reminds me of I relate it to the Lover's card, which is 6 in the major arcana of the tarot. That's why I come to that conclusion. So here we have ingenuitive, inventing, trust. And this is also the spark of life. This is also the aha. Think about the light bulb moment. Think about the it's alive moment from Frankenstein, of bringing something into life. This could also be, in some respects, conception, conceiving a new child. Just letting you know. Chameleon, act as if. So this is asking you to fit in, asking you to blend yourself and lend your talents and skills to the circumstance that you have now. Instead of making your ideals clash with what you're experiencing around you, apply them, bleed into the circumstance and situation around you. And last but not least, for your grounding energy is Piscean energy, 9, 36. 3 plus 6 adds up to 9. This is, once again, something coming to a head. It's your emotions. It's your feelings. It's them coming out. It's something being revealed. Something that's unavoidable now that you have so much time to be emotional. So do expect, it's interesting that this is in the grounding position though. Why? Because this is what's going to ground you. It's like being real and being true and honoring your emotions is the secret to all this positive flow and this focus of this sort of root chakra energy to be conducted into something that is fruitful and will make you feel connected again. Hold on, Libra. We're going to review the cards. Here we go. Big reading, lots of energy, and it all comes down to seeing the best in the moment, letting your truth out, letting your ugly shine in a way that only ugly can be beautiful. Just diving right in, going headlong and blending into this circumstance or situation, not fighting against it, but heading headlong into it. It's going to help you believe and connect and see the beauty in a way that you never have before, and also find a conduit for that Kundalini energy twist in your guts right now. Because I know something's twisting your guts. And it's because you need to do something with all that pent up energy, with all that the energy that you usually spend and usually work so well on connecting with other people. Now that you are kept separate from other people, half of us around the world are in quarantine or quote unquote social distancing. And so using that frustration to build a foundation for a new thing to begin, starting very, very small, but trusting in that spark of inspiration to just bleed right into the circumstance in the moment and find a way to let the moment lead you. Trust your intuition, trust your instincts, trust your psyche, trust all of those things that normally would be a little bit foreign to you, because honestly, it's working overtime right now, and it's your secret to success. We'll get into, let's go into the extended. We'll get into where the success is coming from, where it's leading you, more ideas, just a deeper understanding. Join me for the extended as well as your romantic tarot. The link is below, Libra. I will see you over there.